Good morning to Leanne. Thank you so much. In the first hour here on Morning Live, we gave out the final 2018 Steve Chwete Lifetime Achievements Award to Mr. Titus Mamabolo, and we had the Minister of Sport and Recreation on stage, and she said to us in the coming years she'd like to see more women achieving in the big categories that are open to both men and women because they performed excellently in 2018. So this is a tribute to all the ladies that did so well. Winning in the Journalist of the Year, Mokgadi Semenya, she is here with us this morning. A massive congratulations to her. I don't remember a time where a lady picked up the accolade for Journalist of the Year here at the South African Sports Awards. And then on stage with me, I've got the Sportswoman of the Year with a Disability, Anne-Renee Liebenberg-Vez. We've got the Administrator of the Year, Virginia Mabaso from Rowing South Africa, and then Newcomer of the Year, a lady that won double titles at the Commonwealth Games in breaststroke earlier this year, Tatiana Schoonmaker. So good morning to all of you. Congratulations. Anne-Renee, I'm going to start with you. You are, you're no stranger to these awards. What does this one mean to you?
I think I was very emotional last night, and I didn't even know what I said. I think every sports awards or every memorable sporting moment is captured by getting a trophy or just being here. It's almost like that race that you run or that that event you took part. It just reminded me everything I went through, and it was very special because before 2016 till now I had quite a lot of struggles in my sporting career and in my family and we just grew stronger together. So celebrating this is just showing me that what role sporting plays in my life and how much I've conquered in the time that I've been doing athletics. So I'm very proud of receiving this, and it's not just me, it's my family and friends and people that support my dream and dream with me towards every step that I take to the race that I want to race.
Virginia, like Anne-Renee, you're also no stranger to these awards. How many years have you won Administrator of the Year?
I won it in 2015. This was the third nomination and winning it last night again.
Congratulations. What does this one mean for you? Because you've managed to keep up the excellence of taking rowing to many communities that otherwise wouldn't have access to the sport.
I think this one is really, really special. It's a very special year this year. I think for Rowing South Africa, we've achieved our goals. And to the communities, I always said, we achieve our goals or their recognition when we have impacted lives in the communities that we stretch ourselves to. So for this one, it's really, really dear to me, and to share it with my mom who's with me here. My mom, it was her first awards ceremony to attend, and I thought sharing it with her, it's a special moment, and it's her 60th this year.
Oh, happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, so I thought having her here, it will be an honor to have her and to actually win the award in her presence. The emotions on stage last night were just so much.
Oh, you're going to get us all crying so early in the morning. Tatiana, you were competing in what is a very difficult category, and you rose head and shoulders above everybody to capture Newcomer of the Year. What does this award mean for you?
Well, obviously it's a massive honor. I mean, the other nominees, they're just as great. But yeah, I think this award definitely gives me motivation. I mean, it's always nice knowing that South Africa is recognizing us and all the hard work we put in. So not only like walking away with an award, I mean, any person that got nominated, just being recognized for what we put in, I think it's just amazing. So yeah.
Did you anticipate the kind of reception that you've gotten following that double gold on the Gold Coast?
Definitely not. I think I didn't expect my year to go this way at all. I mean, I didn't go in Commonwealth thinking I was going to podium at all. So I think it just changed completely, and it was amazing to be part of the event last night. Was my first time, and hopefully I can come back next year or the year after.
It's Worlds next year. Your plans for the next couple of months?
Yeah, there's Worlds and World Students, depending on what my studies allow, but I definitely want to try go maybe swim some PBs. If I'm able to podium, that would be great. But yeah, I think just moving up in my time, that's already an improvement, so I'll be happy.
Speaking about PBs, Anne-Renee, that's something that you were able to do this year, over 400 meters, and that was something that was really special for you, considering all of the injuries that you've had over the last couple of seasons.
Definitely, and I think everybody that have seen my race in 2016 could saw that I ran with heart. In the last 100, I had to snake dance because my pacing wasn't the best. So I think me and Suzanne my coach worked quite, we strategized and thought that we'll take this year on, that the old Anune will come back with heart and so on, and then run the perfect 400. So I was able to run the perfect race, and it was incredible to just know that I've conquered all the injuries and the snake dance, and it has fallen. I'm excited just to run more PBs, and that so my heart is really full to be able to be healthy and to be able to do what God has given me, and the greatest gift He has given me is to run. So I'm definitely excited for next year for Champs, and then Tokyo would be my last. So I'm definitely taking all the moments in. I think that's maybe why the emotion is high, because when you get a bit older, I think you take in even more, and you recognize what people do, and you even in your heart you feel very warmth, and it just makes you very overwhelmed by the feeling that you have. So I'm grateful that I have that feeling in my heart.
So it's Tokyo 2020. That is what the goal is.
Definitely, that will be the goal. Yes, to go out there and just I think just to go and do my best. I think sometimes sport people are very hard on themselves, and we put a goal there which is good, but I want to go and race the race that Anune is going to race. So I'm going to do everything that I can to just go and race and enjoy every moment.
All right. And Virginia, there's been so many successes in 2018, especially when it comes to indoor rowing, taking it pretty much countrywide. I've seen the stats. I've seen what you have been able to do. Just quickly, your view for the next couple of years for rowing.
Obviously, the plan is to convert some of the indoor rowing clubs to water rowing. With the camp run that we recently ran in August, September now, we've managed to put a lot of kids on the water in the areas where it seemed impossible before. So we know that in Queenstown now we can row, we know that in Umtata now we can row, we know that in Orkney now we can row, which will then cater for a lot of kids from Kimberley, from Bloemfontein here. We have teams here, and in Veljohnsgroen as well. So I think the next 2 years as we complete the Olympic cycle is to see a lot of kids on the water, and hopefully they will row ASA Nationals in April, the first cruise next year in 2019. So that's what we want to try push towards. But I think more and more districts in South Africa. South Africa has 52 districts, and so far we have covered 19 districts where we have rowing. So the plan is to actually cover more, DG, more funding, for me to cover all 52. Yeah, I think that is that.
Where were you guys when I was younger? I never had the opportunity to row. Virginia, thank you very much. Good luck with all of the good work that you're doing. Let's give our award winners a big round of applause. Sportswoman of the Year with a Disability, Anune Liebenberg. Administrator of the Year, Virginia Mabaso. And Newcomer of the Year, the beautiful Tatiana Schoonmaker. Time now for us to take a quick break here on Morning Live. We'll be back with your headline.